Then comes HET DESAI, sir. How many of you know wow IPRE? Yes. It's a revolution in pelvic floor rehab. Trust me, HET DESAI, sir, none of us know how a pelvic floor rehab can blow into an empire so suddenly. And you are always on the posters. Nowhere nobody saw you. And as I told in the morning session, I take pride in bringing these two personalities here, and particularly the poster boy of Wow IPRE, because he never comes to any conference. Thank you so much for honoring Phoenixers, both of you, for coming here. And learn from them. It's our true knowledge. The true knowledge you take back from here is not the biscuits I give you or the certificate I give you. This is the knowledge you have. And now I am opening my floor for their knowledgeable sessions, which will add value to a lot of your physiotherapy future. My certificate doesn't have any credit hours that I can guarantee you, but their knowledge is the credit I am telling you to take back. All your HET DESAI, sir, we will begin the session with HET DESAI.
Priyalini ma'am, for telling your anatomy stories and inspiring all the students.
Of all that, you only remembered anatomy.
That inspires everyone a lot. Thank you so much.
Please don't fail because I failed. That is not inspiration. Yes.
So now I would like to invite HET DESAI sir. So looking into the background of the sir, he is the world's first serial innovator related to the pelvic floor muscle. Multiple central government of India recognized innovation with legitimate DIPP numbers. He is the chairman and founder of WOW IPRE, International Institute of Pelvic Floor Research, Rehab and Education, unique institute especially privileged to receive certificate of recognition from Central Government of India with legitimate DIPP numbers, exclusively for transvaginal, transsecretal pelvic floor rehab. WOW IPRE trains physiotherapists across 13 countries: India, USA, UAE, Nepal, Philippines, Malaysia, Africa, Iran, Iraq, Bangladesh, Saudi Arabia, UK and Singapore. That is a very great thing to know that from India we are training another 13 countries. So following innovative projects are also from Dr. HET DESAI sir have also received the recognition from the Central Institute of Government of India with legitimate numbers. So you can also look into the profile. So WOW Experience Research and the Development, Easy PFM Exercises Private Limited, Vigio Fitness Private Limited, or everything comes under sir. So we would like to listen your inspirational speech and pave a future for us, sir. Thank you so much.
Speech. I'm quite impressed with the introduction that is given here. So far I have got many titles, but the first time I have received the title of a poster boy. So what a wonderful and absolutely wonderful introduction. And to introduce someone like this, to really introduce someone like this, to inspire someone like this, you need a very brave, courageous and lovely heart. So when someone introduces the other person with this level of dignity and with this level of respect, it is not only about the credentials of that other person, but it talks about the character of the whole team of the Priyalini Sarkar. So let's give her a very big hands. Thank you. I don't know if you are aware of that, but I heard it somewhere that, Priyalini was admitted in this Apollo and just got discharged. They have been working, the whole team has been working from last 2 months to make this beautiful event happen. And we really need to give them one more time a very big hand. Thank you. Now my friends, today my topic is reinvent yourself to build a solid foundation and visionary life. I would like to start my talk with real life incident. Can I have a next slide, please? The story of this real life incident begins 22 years ago. There was a similar conference held. In that conference, one young student went there. He was not too much into the studies, so he chose to sit in the last row. Why? Because he can escape from the door to watch a movie and nobody can notice him. Are you all following me? Are you all able to visualize that scene? Yes. So as he started walking slowly and steadily to escape the hall and to entertain himself with the movie, he heard a speaker. And that speaker told that all the professions are very competitive. Listen to me very carefully. That speaker told that all the professions are very competitive, but there is always room on the top level. So you have to just give your best and do your best in order to get to the top level. Now this boy heard that and he left for the movie. After that, days and months and years passed by. This boy grew up, learned a lot of life lessons, went through lots of ups and downs of the life, lots of success and failures of the life, lots of respect and humiliation of the life. And finally, he became a very successful innovator and a visionary entrepreneur. But one thing he kept missing through his journey. These words that he heard at the door before escaping for the movie, that speaker, that senior speaker, he never got an opportunity to thank him. And my friends, he was looking for the right time. So that boy was nobody else but me 22 years ago when I was a student. And that speaker was no one else but one and only our lovely Dr. Ali Irani. So let's give him a very big hand. Sir, I would like to get you on the stage, please. And today, very proudly, in such a beautiful crowdly and very loudly, I sincerely thank you for the words that you have said 22 years ago. Thank you very much. Thanks, sir. Please. Now, so this takes a lot of load off my heart because I was waiting for this moment to appreciate his words. There is other side of the coin. So today, whatever words you hear from us might have the similar impact in your life. So please don't escape for the movie. Right? Now, let's talk about entrepreneurship. Nowadays, if you open one clinic, 5 clinics, 55 clinics, everyone calls them an entrepreneur. In real sense, there is a different thing between a businessman and an entrepreneur. Entrepreneur to me are the visionary people. With a solid vision in their heart, with the compassionate vision in their heart, they can jump off the cliff and build an aeroplane to way up towards their vision. And that is the real definition of entrepreneur. Now, who knows this gentleman? Anybody? Very good. Nelson Mandela, one of the greatest visionary leader of the ages. He spent 27 years of his life in a prison just for his vision. And that is the level of commitment that we need when we are working towards any solid vision. He said beautiful words. Nelson Mandela said, action without the vision. Action without the vision is just a time pass. And vision without the action is daydreaming. Action without vision is just a time pass, and vision without the action is just a daydreaming. But right vision, compassionate vision, with the solid action and the consistent action can literally change the world. Who knows this person? Anybody?
Jeff Bezos.
Jeff Bezos, wonderful. So how many of you have read the book in your life? Raise your hands, please. Nobody read the book? Who read the book ever? Any book? Yes, yes. So we all have read the book, we all have purchased the book. But Jeff Bezos came up with a solid vision to sell those books online and make a customized library for everyone as per their interest level. And starting from that point, he went from A to Z on Amazon. So Amazon became the best and one of the most successful brand of the world. Next slide, please. How many of us believe that we should focus on the solution and not the problem? Right? When you become a visionary life, we must focus or we must find the problem and the depth of the problem. Is Elon Musk. He understood that petrol and gas and diesel is a limited resources. So if you use it or not, sooner or later, if not today, tomorrow, if not tomorrow, day after, you are going to run out of the resources. And he innovated Tesla and he revolutionized whole automobile industry. Next slide, please. Silent suffering. Now let's come to, this is a more visionary about the business people and entrepreneurs and across the world and Nelson Mandela. Now let's come to the health sector. Do you know approximately 9 out of 10 mothers suffer from vaginal laxity and we don't talk about it. Approximately 30 million American women and way more than Indian women suffer from urinary incontinence. 55% and more than that Indian women suffer from female sexual dysfunction. But we don't talk about it because it is a cultural taboo. More than 50 million American men and 85 million American men. I was just talking with Dr. Ali Irani sir that we suffer from erectile dysfunction and again people don't talk about it and we call it as a silent suffering. So it is a cultural taboo. Now, can you read this? Okay, let's see. Can you see there? What do you see there? Right there. Look there. What do you see? Anybody?
Door.
Door, just look beyond the door. A building. Look beyond the building. Sky. Wonderful. I see the sky and I also see the vision. A vision of the world. A vision of the world where nobody suffers from silent suffering. A vision where we have culturally, completely broken the cultural taboo and made pelvic floor health accessible across the world. And with that vision, against the cultural taboo, we started the war against silent suffering, and with God's grace, we are currently teaching not only physiotherapists, but gynecologists, urologists, urogynecologists, and sexologists in more than 13 countries. So my friends, vision and particularly compassionate vision is very powerful. How many of you believe that money cannot buy happiness? This is one of the most read factor. Very nice. Almost everybody believes that money can't buy happiness. I would like to challenge that belief. I would like to partially disagree with that belief. There are two types of money, my friends. We all have to deal with the money sooner or later in the life. One money is a pure money, high quality money, good money, ethical money. And another is a cunning, cheating, fraud money. Cunning, cheating and fraud money can never buy anything. But when you focus on earning the right money, it may not buy the happiness, but it can make your life way more comfortable by helping you to work towards your vision, by helping you to run the economic engine of your entrepreneurship, by helping you to do the noble contribution to other people's lives. So that belief, when you start to reinvent yourself, that belief needs to be changed first. On one side, money is important when we talk about entrepreneurship. But other side is even more important. Never ever start any work any profession only for money. Never ever start any entrepreneurship only with the purpose of earning money. Never ever start any business just with one purpose of earning the money. Money has to be the side product of the visionary focus that you give. You all are physiotherapists. Now my friends, I would like to request you that no matter whatever is your passion, try to get some higher education. Ma'am has said beautiful words about learning and skills of learning, but whether it is ortho, neuro, cardio, pediatric, try to attend different workshops. When it comes to pelvic floor or women's health, of course don't miss the wow I pre, because once you learn, and once you remove the L from the learn, automatically you will learn. Right? Now, world and life is not fair. I want all of you to stand up, please. Just 1 second. Stand up. Thank you. Now look at the person standing right to you, and look at the person standing left to you. Look at their eyes, look at their hair, look at their skin colors, look at their beauty. Look at their skin texture, look beyond that, look at their intelligence, look at their wisdom, look at the inheritance they have got. Look at the DNA they might have. They are all like you? Answer is no. They may not have the same opportunity that you have, and you may not have the same opportunity that you have. Please be seated. So life is not fair. Life is not fair. But at the same time, can you change the slide, please? How many of you have clothes to wear? Raise your hands. We all have clothes to wear. How many of us have shelter over our head? Everyone. And we all have freeze inside our house. But if you look at the statistics, more than 75% people of the world don't have these basic needs. So if you are already gifted, then learn to be grateful for whatever resources you have. And that resources will help you gain more resources and some more resources to finally help you meet the vision. Next slide, please. Who knows this? Mahatma Gandhi. Now Gandhiji said a beautiful thing about relative gratefulness. Gandhiji said, I cried and I cried and I cried a lot for my torn shoes. I cried and I cried and I cried a lot for my torn shoes till the time I saw a person without legs. So no matter where you are, no matter who you are, no matter what you have, we always have way more than many people. So we should never give ourselves an excuse, any excuse that why we cannot achieve a goal or why we cannot achieve the vision. Next, please. So now we have already talked about multiple different entrepreneurs, different vision, the problem that we need to find, stepping outside the box. Once you have the vision, then commit to yourself. The commitment to that vision, no matter how hard it looks. When we initiated this vision, that vision was a global vision. And nobody was willing to take the call to build a global brand from India. So my friends, it is extremely important to commit to make a difference in someone's life. And if you can make a difference, if you can add the value, if you can be compassionate, then you can change lots of lives, and those blessings will get you higher and higher. Look at this picture. You can see the boat is going in one direction, and there is sun setting or sun rising, it doesn't matter. But what does it say? What is the meaning of this picture? My friends, once you have your vision in place, it is very important to have the right direction. Without right direction, you can't do anything. After the right direction, you must have the consistent action. Then you can reach to your destination. So it is very well said in Hindi कि नजरे बदल के देखो नजारे बदल जाएंगे, नजरे बदल के देखो नजारे बदल जाएंगे, सोच बदल के देखो सितारे बदल जाएंगे. नजरें बदल के देखो, नजारे बदल जाएंगे, सोच बदल के देखो, सितारे बदल जाएंगे। प्रियालिनी, we don't need to change the profession. कश्तियां बदलने की जरूरत नहीं, सिर्फ दिशाएं बदल के देखो, किनारे खुद ब खुद बदल जाएंगे। Thank you. Is Martin Luther King, one of the amazing leaders. He said beautiful words. He said, once you find your vision, once you find your mission, once you find the right direction, then fly to your vision. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. But no matter what you do, make sure you keep moving forward towards your vision. Who knows this? Steve Jobs. Everybody has an iPhone nowadays. So how many of you are crazy here? Pagal kaun hai? Very nice. Only one or two people are crazy? Slowly there are a lot of people who are crazy. Thank you. I am also crazy. Steve Jobs said a beautiful thing. Steve Jobs said, people who are crazy enough to think they can change the world, people who are crazy enough to think that they can change the world are the real ones who change the world. So if you all are crazy, if you all are visionary, one more time my friends, for yourself, give yourself a very big hands. Thank you. Next slide please. Now the topic was reinventing yourself. Before you reinvent yourself to solid foundation and visionary life, you need to redefine physiotherapy. How many of us are physiotherapists here? Raise your hands please. Only these many? Everyone. So everyone is a physiotherapist. Who can tell me the definition of physiotherapy? Don't worry, I am not going to corner anyone. I can't see any hand raised. It's a visionary definition of physiotherapy. It's a missionary definition of physiotherapy. In real sense, if you look at the depth of the profession, you will realize that it doesn't matter whether you are a sports physiotherapist. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you are a cardiac physiotherapy. It doesn't matter if you are a neuro, ortho or rehab physiotherapist. It doesn't matter even if you are a pelvic floor physiotherapist. But with this particular profession, God has gifted you to bring the life back to the person. God has gifted you to bring the youth back to the person. And when you bring the youth to any person, you earn lots of blessings. So I'm going to redefine physiotherapy today on this stage. So be with me and write this down in your head and the heart. कि जो चट्टान से टकराए उसे आंधी कहते हैं. चट्टान से जो टकराए उसे आंधी कहते हैं. आंधी से टकराए उसे तूफान. चट्टान से जो टकराए उसे आंधी कहते हैं. आंधी से टकराए उसे तूफान. जो तूफान से भी टकरा जाए उसे युवान कहते हैं. जो तूफान से भी टकरा जाए उसे युवान कहते हैं. और किसी की भी युवानी लौटा के ले आए उसे मेरे फिजियो जुबान कहते हैं. Very big hands for your profession. Thank you. Next please. Now with the limitation of time, this topic can go on and on for hours and weeks and years. But these are some most important part of my speech today. That choose your pride factor very carefully. If you are a very beautiful woman, do you think you can be proud of that? Answer is no. Why? Because you did not earn it. God has given it to you. So you can be thankful for that, you can be grateful for that, but you cannot be proud of that. If I am a good-looking man, should I be proud of it? Answer is no. Because I did not earn it, God has given it to me. If you are very academically intelligent, do you think you can be proud of it? Answer is no. That IQ is given to you. So we cannot be proud of the things that is given to us. We can be thankful to God. We can be grateful to God. for what is given to us. But then what should be proud of? That pride factor is the most missed factor that I see in almost lot of people. We must be proud of the choices that we make in life. We must be proud of the decisions that we take in life. We must be proud of the vision that we follow in life. We must be proud of the type of the person we design ourselves. We must be proud of the integrity that we have. And this picture right here is my grandmother. I don't know if you are aware of it or not. She passed away 9 days ago. And she was very, 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 very close here. Every time I used to touch her feet, she used to kiss here. And I miss it. So I decided not to come here in this conference. I wanted to call Priyalini and apologize and cancel. But then I realized that she really did not pass away. She was 92. She did not pass away. Rather, she passed in me. People say she passed away. It was wrong. I feel she has passed in me. And I decided to come here. I decided to bring her here. I decided to bring her soul here, her spirit here, her teachings here, her all the wisdom here. And she has taught me very beautiful things, and I would like to share this. Whoever can use it, it's my humble request to use it as much as you can in your life. She said, everyone likes to be important. She said, my grandmother said, everyone likes to be important. So it's good to be important. It's good to be important, but it's way more important to be a good person. And that is the beautiful teaching that she has given to me. So I would like to end my talk with last few lines in her respect. My friends, whatever you do in your life, again, just remember my words and try to read my lips. And I really pray that if it can help me and if it can help anybody else, I'll be very happy and her soul will be very happy. कि काम कुछ ऐसा करो, काम हर कोई काम करता है, everybody works, लेकिन काम कुछ ऐसा विजनरी करो कि अच्छाई की एक और पहचान बन जाए। काम कुछ ऐसा विजनरी करो कि अच्छाई की एक और पहचान बन जाए। चलो चलो हर कदम चलो, चलो हर कदम चलो, पर हर कदम ऐसे चलो कि एक निशान बन जाए। काम कुछ ऐसा करो कि अच्छाई की एक पहचान बन जाए। हर कदम ऐसे चलो कि कदम कदम पे एक निशान बन जाए। Everyone who is born is going to die. जो जिया है वो मरेगा। तो काम कुछ ऐसा करो कि अच्छाई की एक पहचान बन जाए। हर कदम ऐसे चलो कि हर कदम पे एक निशान बन जाए। यहां जिंदगी तो हर कोई जी लेता है यारो, यहां जिंदगी तो हर कोई जी लेता है यारो, लेकिन जियो तो दिल खोल के ऐसे जियो कि मरने के बाद भी एक शानदार मिसाल बन जाए। थैंक यू वेरी मच। थैंक यू।
So yes, sir's grandmother passed away this week. So when I got the news, I thought maybe sir might not come. But there is this sixth sense will tell you no, he will come because there is a purpose for him here. And sir, you fulfilled that. You brought your grandma also here. And the way you said make a difference in someone's life in every point, I'm pretty sure each one of us are taking that. Whatever knowledge he gave is life lessons, and that is what physiotherapy is all about. Thank you so much, and this is the reason I called you the poster boy. And one more thing I want to talk to you about is business is different, so is entrepreneurship. The king of entrepreneurship, HET says, thank you so much for building Wow IP from nowhere. It's like pelvic floor, no one heard about it 5 years before. Today, almost everyone tries to get certified as a pelvic floor rehab thanks to our IPRI. It's an honor to have you here today, Gupta sir and Ali sir. May I invite you on stage? Yes, you can clap for it.
ಮೇಡಮ್
Thank you so much, HET sir. Huh? HET sir, once you get here, Shrikandana. And by the way, the title I gave HET sir from poster boy is the visionary icon. So from now on, I will be calling you as the visionary icon, sir. So you need to take on it. So what is the basic point you took away from sir's lesson? There's one point I took, which I loved a lot. Money can't buy happiness. This is what my dad and my mom always tells me when I keep on traveling. Money can't buy happiness, but it can buy flight tickets. And I'm pretty sure I'm gonna travel a lot. But I'll work hard to earn that money for sure. Sir, please. Team TPWA, thank you so much for supporting this event, and it's all yours. Asul sir, come.
ಓಕೆ
Next is the session you all have come here for. I know many of you came here because there is Ali's speech. How many of you came for Tell me? And you know what? When I wanted to do a Phoenix's conference 2 months back,